What's up guys, it's Mathilda, obviously, and you know that because you're on my channel. And today I'm going to do a little bit more of a low-key video. I'm never low-key, I'm like all over the place, and sometimes I get comments like that you can understand what I'm saying because I'm like rambling. So today I'm going to try to keep it a little bit more low-key. But today I'm actually going to react to my old transition timeline. If you didn't know, one of my first videos here on my channel is actually my male to female transition timeline. So, you know, a timeline where I show you pictures of when I was a male until I, you know, become a female. So I posted that around like 1 year ago today, and it was actually one of my first viral videos. When I posted that, I kind of had like 500 subscribers or something like that. So maybe you've actually found my channel through that video. I posted it, as I said, 1 year ago, almost 1 year ago. And when I posted that video, I had recently come out, like prior to that video, just a few weeks prior to that video, I had come out on my social medias, because if you didn't know, I was actually like an Instagram influencer before I started doing YouTube, and I was never open about my trans identity. I was kind of like in stealth on my social medias, like my friends and people I know knew about my trans identity, obviously, but not like on my social medias. I was actually on Instagram like 4 years or something like that before I came out. So that was, as I said, 1 year ago. But yeah, so today I'm going to react to that timeline. And I actually got this idea from Maya Henry here on YouTube. So if you don't know who that is, or if you don't like follow her, you know, follow her. She's amazing. She's funny, she's gorgeous. She's just like an overall good person. So, you know, check her out because I got this video idea from her. But now let's get into this video, and also don't forget to follow me on my socials. Just wanted to point that out. Yeah, okay, so this music, like, so dramatic. So yeah, this is the first picture of me, and I know I'm cute. No, but like if you're wondering why I'm wearing what I'm wearing, it's actually because here in Sweden we have this tradition. I don't know if this is a tradition like all over the world, but here in Sweden on December the 13th, like St. Lucy's Day, that we have this like St. Lucy's train. People walk and like sing songs in like a train, and we have these costumes, and yeah, it's just like a December tradition, and we sing songs about, you know, St. Lucy's. Yeah, it's just a tradition. This costume that I'm wearing is actually like the boys' costume that you can wear, or otherwise you can wear like Santa's costume, because like it's not all about St. Lucy's, it's also about like Christmas overall. So it's just a tradition, but I'm wearing boys' costume, and yeah, that is why I'm wearing this weird hat, because it's a tradition here in Sweden. So this is the second picture, and I love this picture. It's a picture of me and my dad, who sadly passed away around 9 years ago. But I love this picture. I actually have it framed, and I'm not usually like into the pictures of when I was a boy, but I just love this picture. I feel like I just love it. It reminds me of when we were camping, because we were camping. And I don't obviously remember this picture, but we usually went camping on this specific place, so I can see it from the background. And here I am a little bit more grown up, and as you can see, I clearly look like a boy, obviously. So yeah, I always knew that something was wrong with me while growing up. Like, I knew that I wanted to be more than what I was. I couldn't put words on the feelings that I had, but I knew that something was not completely right, or like I didn't obviously know that I was transgender, but something I just knew. If you are transgender, I think you can kind of get the feeling that you knew that something was not right, but you couldn't really understand it. But obviously I lived as a boy, and I was a product of my environment, so obviously I wore boys' clothes and I cut my hair. When I was really young, I had long hair. And you will see in the later pictures of me being a boy that I had long hair in some of those pictures, but we're going to get there. So maybe I was like around 12 years old here. I don't know, like I can't remember exactly, but somewhere between like 11, 13, I think. So yeah, that is me again, looking cringe, looking weird, like, and that is me and my old dog. Maybe I was like around 15 years old here, I think, and I was very small for my age. Like I looked like a child, literally like a child when I was like a teenager. And here I am beginning to understand that I was transgender, but I couldn't really understand it. I had thoughts more and more just because like my gender dysphoria was worsening with age. And that is kinda how it goes. When you're younger, our bodies kinda look similar. I mean, when you're a boy or when you're a girl, it's not really that big of a difference. But when you hit puberty, a lot of things changes and you become really aware of your own body. I just understood that something was really wrong with me, and so my gender dysphoria was worsening and I got more and more sick of how I looked and stuff like that, but I couldn't really understand it. 16, I think, understood that I am transgender. Like I was aware that I was transgender because I watched this TV show about transgender people and I just immediately like realized that I was transgender. I was like, that's me. That's me. Like when I watched the TV show, everything that I've ever felt just became clear. I knew that I was transgender and I knew that I wanted to transition. So the same night that I really understood my own feelings, I went down to my mom. I told her, I told her that I was transgender, and she just understood. She was so supportive. Like right away, she helped me with my transitioning. She helped me to find my own therapist. Like I didn't want to transition or anything like that because I didn't want to be an outsider. I had been an outsider for the majority of my childhood. Like a lot of the kids were not nice to me. When I say not nice, I mean they were horrendous. Like they were not good people, and I struggled a lot in school because of that. But you know, I'm not going to talk about that in this video, but so that is why I didn't transition, because I didn't want to be the weird kid. I just didn't transition in high school. That's what I'm saying. So this picture was actually taken on the day of my graduation from high school, and I was just so happy because I knew that summer I was going to transition. I didn't even put my name on my graduation hat. Like the one that I'm wearing is a Swedish like graduation hat, and we put our names on it, but I didn't want to put my old name. My old name was Marcus, so I didn't want to put my old name because I knew that I was going to transition that summer. I had been waiting to transition so long because as I said, I didn't want to transition in high school, so I was kind of putting it off until the summer after high school. I mean, it was kind of like bittersweet. I was happy that my high school was finally over, so I could be my true self. However, I also felt a little bit sad because it felt like I was missing it. If you get what I mean. I was also feeling so sad because I wanted to wear a dress at my graduation. Obviously, I wanted to have this beautiful white dress. Here in Sweden, we have white clothes when you're graduating, and I had to have this boring tuxedo and I was not happy about it. I truly wanted to have this beautiful dress on, and all of my friends, because all of my friends were girls, they had these beautiful white dresses, and I was just like look at me, I'm boring AF. No, but I was kind of sad about that, to be honest. Here I am again at our prom. I remember feeling the same with this one. I felt like I was missing an opportunity to be beautiful. Every one of my friends were having these ball gowns on and looking like stunning, and I was just there wearing a boring tuxedo and everything. I was just like, okay. Here I am again, the summer after high school, right before I started my transitioning, and like a lot of people in the comments thought that I was like, that I had been hit in my face, and obviously it looks like that. I actually fell while making, like, I did a flip. If you didn't know, I was in my gymnastics, so I did a flip and I calculated wrong. I fell on my face, you know. So, and here's one of the first pictures of when I'd been on my HRT, the hormone replacement therapy. So I kind of switched from one day to another. I started going on HRT. However, I didn't actually start living as a girl yet. I was still wearing boys' clothes and I was still using my old name and I was still living as normal. However, everyone in my closest family and my friends and such, they knew that I was like on hormone replacement therapy. But I didn't want to, as I said, I didn't want to be weird. I didn't want people to have a reason to hate on me. I didn't want people to be mean to me, so I just kind of hid it. I started going on HRT, but I didn't become a girl just yet. I had already picked out a name, Mathilda, obviously, because that's my name. I had already purchased clothes. I had already, like, everything was up to date. I kind of like from one day to another, I did everything the same day. I told my mom that this is the day, like we had a specific date that had already been decided beforehand. So everyone knew that I was going to be a girl that day. And I posted it on my Facebook telling everyone that I was going to live as a girl, that I was going to just be me. Just because I did all of this, I didn't really have like an awkward phase. So I just went from passing as a guy to passing as a girl, basically. Like, I didn't really have any problems with like fitting in afterwards. I obviously had difficulties with like learning to put on makeup and finding my own style and all of that, but since I had been friends with girls all my life, and I only have I have one brother and like 4 sisters, so I'm kind of aware of how everything in the girl world works. So I didn't have this awkward phase for too long, or like not long at all, maybe just a few weeks right when I started living as Mathilda. But kinda soon after I changed, I took out my extensions, and just because I didn't want to have extensions in because they kind of looked fake, to be honest. And as you can see, those extensions look horrendous. That's the reason why I took them out. It doesn't look good at all. It just looks fake. So here I am, just like finding my own style. So this was actually one of the first profile pictures on my new Facebook. Everyone was so nice about it. Almost all of my old Facebook friends added my new Facebook, and I didn't really have a lot of problems with people being not nice to me. All of the people from my high school were so supportive, and that makes me realize that I had the opportunity to transition earlier, but I decided to postpone it because I didn't want to transition in high school. And when everyone was so nice to me, I kind of realized that, oh my god, like why didn't I do it? Like, not a single person was mean to me. So as I said, I was just so scared of being an outcast, so that's why I postponed it. But when everyone was so nice to me, I kind of realized that, oh my god, I'm so silly. Like, I should have just done it. Me and my BFF were having a lot of photo shoots together, and we posted them on Facebook So cringe. So here maybe I've been on HRT for around like 3-4 months, and there I've been on HRT for like 5 years. Here like 6 years and 7 years. This was really recent. These photos I posted on my Instagram right before I published this video, and here we are at the end. So that was my whole male to female transition timeline. And I know that it was very short. Like when I posted it, I was very new to YouTube, as you know, and I was kind of nervous of posting a lot of pictures from my old life. However, now I'm a little bit more comfortable with the whole YouTube thing, obviously. If you want another like transition timeline, I can make a longer one where I show a lot more pictures of me in my early transitioning, because I think that a lot of people wants to see that. I've received so many comments on this video that I show a little, like a very small amount of pictures from me in my early transitioning. So if you want me to post another male to female transition timeline of a longer one where I show you a lot of other pictures, so yeah, if you want that, just comment below and I can make that happen. But I think that was everything for this video, and if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the little bell icon to get future notifications whenever I post. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.